Hey everyone, me again. So one of my more watched videos is one called The Mauser You've Probably Never Heard of. And unfortunately, it does contain a bit of a factual error, or at least something that could be construed as misleading. And so I figured I'd make a quick correction just to not have bad information out there because I wouldn't want that. So let me get into what was said in the original video and how it could be misleading. So in the original video, I'd stated that this specific rifle, so this is a Serbian M63 tanker, is a modern production gun, and the tanker designation was marketing hype on the part of its importer, Mitchell's. Now, that part is entirely true. I also mentioned that it was offered in multiple calibers, to help market it to the American consumer. So that's also true. And then where it gets into the misleading part is I mentioned that this is, or I referred to it, I guess, as a something of a fantasy gun that, was cooked up. And it kind of implies that there is no historic basis for a Mauser in this configuration. That is to say, let me get the whole thing into frame. That is to say, one that's this short. So it's about 37 inches long overall, 17-inch barrel. And that's actually not true. There really were military and police carbines that looked an awful lot like this. Maybe not 100% identical, but really, really very close. So there is some historic basis for the ultra short Mauser. So I suppose I should have been more careful in my phrasing and not implied that it was, 100% the product of Mitchell's imagination. It does still kind of live with one foot firmly in the camp of the fantasy gun because, again, it was offered in a variety of calibers that the original would not have been. In fact, some of these cartridges didn't even exist at the time these were being offered originally. So it's not like 100% wrong, but I do think it's a distinction that does need to be made. So hence the video. Now it does raise a rather interesting question as far as why Mitchell's chose to market it with the phony baloney tanker designation instead of appealing to the configurations like actual historicity. But I guess the benefit of the doubt explanation might be that they didn't know because they were genuinely very rare, relatively speaking. And of course, on the less naive side, it could be that they erred on the side of marketing as opposed to integrity. But anyways, that's another topic. That's really it. Thank you for watching.